You guys look amazing. Olivia, you're absolutely stunning, and the girls, sorry. Yeah, it's really good to be here tonight and celebrate Matt and Olivia. You guys look amazing, the girls, and thank you for getting over here safely. Now, before I get into the speech, I just want to address the bald elephant in the room. Now, 90% of bald men own a comb, but they just can't part with it. So he handed it down to Nathaniel, and he still can't part with it. Alright. So I got that from my stepdad. So Nat and I have known each other since we were in diapers, since we were probably about 1. We bathed together, we were on a play group together. Nat used to have to wear snow gear to play group because I used to beat him up. Even still, nothing's changed. Look, Nat, where do I start? We've been inseparable. We've always been best friends. To the point where Chris used to send us to pick up pizzas as bromance. So we'd rock up at Pizza Hut down in Arundel and have to admit that we were bromance to the people at the register. It's always been like a known fact that we were always best friends. So in every tough situation, you've always been there, and every good situation, you've always been there. So in Tokyo, we've gone through and had some ups and downs last year. That was great.
Yeah.
So who would have thought traveling with your best friend for 3 weeks would be hard? Wow. So now, in terms of that, we're walking through this car park after dinner, after a couple of drinks, and Jesse and I asked Nat, like, what's wrong? Why are you upset? And with a tear rolling down his face, that is the moment that I realised how much he loved Olivia. Nat turned to us and said, I just miss her. So Nat, that was amazing, just for me to witness that. Like, my best friend has found the love of his life, and I'm so I'm just so happy for you guys. No, sorry. All right.
Oh, you got your tissues, come on.
Mine are over there. Now, whilst we're also there, Jesse's invoked this fight between us because I get the blame for this when Nathaniel was wanting the power adapter in the hotel. So I throw it at Nathaniel in frustration, and he can't catch. Nat then tries to catch it, swats it out the window of the 5th floor of the hotel onto the road, and proceeds to yell and swear at me, saying it's all my fault. But the actual fact of the matter is we're all just on edge because Jesse left the last adapter in Tokyo and we're over in some other town. That led to about a 14-hour silence trip in the car, or 2 hours driving in the car to Hiroshima, where I would not speak to Nathaniel because we just were not happy. Then later on that night, after a few drinks, Nat was able to come to me. We hugged it out. We were able to fist bump, and that's just testament to what our friendship has been. So, other than that, I've seen you in some other pretty interesting situations over the years. So one would be Nat gets pulled over for his first ever breathalyzer. They asked him to count to 10, and he's just sitting there like this. And I'm looking at him like, what are you doing? And anyway, the police officer goes, are you gonna count? And he goes, yeah, I did in my head. The other one would be, we're probably about 13, and there's a guy from the Salvation Army in Sydney in town. Nat didn't really get along with him, Ben O'Brien. Nat proceeded to punch him in the mouth and then run a block away to the police station. Other than that, you've been there for me, as I said, through thick and thin, and you're the most loyal friend I've ever had and that I've ever needed. And I cannot repay you for that. So today, I'm not the best man, you are, and everybody can vouch for that. Now, Olivia, as we haven't known each other just over 12 months, but you're the most amazing person that I can think of from that. You brought the best out of him, and I'm so grateful for what you do for him. And I know that he's going to treat you with the most respect and be faithful to you and love you like you should be. Seeing you guys fills me with absolute joy, and I wouldn't change that. Just make sure that you never go to bed angry, and if you need help, just ask his mother, because she even scares me. So can everybody please grab your glasses and raise them to the right hand of the room. Cheers to the right hand.
I'm not crying, you're crying. That was beautiful, thank you, Gareth. We're going to hear now from the bride and groom themselves. Can I get everyone